What happens to personal debt when the dollar dies? The answer: the possible effects of a currency collapse on personal debt. If the US dollar were to collapse, it would likely trigger a major economic crisis, and the value of other currencies, assets, and investments would be affected as well. In such a scenario, it is difficult to predict exactly what would happen to personal debt, as it would depend on various factors such as the type of debt, the terms of the loan, and the actions taken by lenders and borrowers. Here are some possible scenarios. If a borrower has a fixed-rate loan, the amount of debt would remain the same in nominal terms, but its real value, purchasing power, could be affected by inflation or deflation. For example, if the borrower owes $10,000 on a 10-year loan with a fixed interest rate of 5% and the dollar loses half of its value due to hyperinflation, the borrower would still owe $10,000, but it would be worth only $5,000 in real terms. On the other hand, if the economy experiences deflation, the real value of the debt would increase, making it harder for the borrower to repay it. If a borrower has a variable rate loan, the interest rate could be adjusted to reflect the new economic conditions. For example, if the dollar collapses and inflation rises, the lender could increase the interest rate to compensate for the loss of value. This would make the debt more expensive to repay for the borrower. If a borrower has a secured loan, such as a mortgage or a car loan, the lender could seize the collateral if the borrower defaults on the payments. In a currency collapse scenario, the value of the collateral could also be affected, making it harder for the lender to recover the full value of the loan. If a borrower has an unsecured loan, such as a credit card debt or a personal loan, the lender could still pursue legal action to collect the debt, but the real value of the debt could be reduced by inflation or deflation. However, if the borrower has no assets to seize, the lender may have little recourse to recover the debt. Overall, a currency collapse would have wide-ranging and unpredictable effects on personal debt and the economy as a whole. It is important for individuals to be prepared for such a scenario by diversifying their assets, reducing their debt, and seeking professional financial advice. Follow this channel for more Santa Explains. And if you have any questions I should answer, just write them down in the comments.